Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, Jeff aka GCurse here. Normally I do not do reviews of anything. I give my thoughts, but I don't do a review. Maybe this is the thought or review. I don't know, but this is just something I need to kind of talk about. Yesterday, when I was at Walmart, when I was going to get two monitors to set up my new recording setup, I thought I would check out the Transformers section there. And lo and behold, they actually had a figure I did not have, which was Leader Class Legacy Blitzwing. Did I say Blitzwing? I meant to say Blitzwing. And, here he is. There he is. Little Blitzwing. He's pretty cool. I actually, overall, I like the way he looks, but there are some issues here I have with him. And some of these things, one thing is just my personal taste. It does not really affect anything, really, I guess you could say. But the other thing, oh my god, I am starting to notice issue with quality control over the last. That's a new thing also. I'll mention that. I'm starting to notice some quality control issues when it comes to Transformers. The and when you're paying anywhere from $55 north to north, for a leader class, you would expect that the figure is in, that the figure conversion from the robot to the vehicle should be pretty easy. Overall, it is easy, but oh my god, I had a problem with his left leg. This little leg right here. It came when I was trying to get it into this, this portion here where you're taking it out of tank mode. The leg would not peg in properly. I fought this motherfucker for over an hour to get this leg to peg correctly. And I'm not sure if you can actually see it. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but right about here, there's like a little piece of white. I ended up slicing my finger on the plastic as I was fighting this figure to try to get it to peg so it would correctly be transformed. I'm okay, learning to transform these figures. I'm the type of person that does not read the instructions. After, a while, you kind of get how they transform. So instructions is kind of, they're nice to have, but ultimately, for me, it's just like, why use them when you can just take the time and transform it yourself? With that said, but I gashed my finger pretty badly trying to get this one portion done. I literally had everything else, and I'm pretty sure I think it may be a little bit mistransformed, but I kind of like the way that it is in the back. You see here, I have the sides kind of out here, and I have the turret facing down. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be facing down or up. I can't recall. I'm not going to look at the box. Well, there goes another issue that I have with that, but I'll talk about that in a moment. But yeah, so I had this all done, literally, except for this one fucking leg. And that oh my god, that just really just my thumb hurts to the touch. I mean, like, I literally had to put Neosporin and everything on it yesterday to try to get the pain down because I think the I'm not sure if it was just on mine or if this is a wider issue, but I mean the plastic was fucking sharp. It was to the point I'm pretty sure you could actually kind of slice a tomato a little bit the way that it was. I remember back in the early 2000s when they had some cell phones that came out during that time, and they were saying how those cell phones were kind of sharp. It was mainly because that those cell phones were all used metal cases and everything. This kind of hurt, to transform. And like I said, when you're paying $55 on up for a leader class, it shouldn't even matter what the price is. The two things I always expect when I buy one of these figures is easy conversion, and they don't fucking hurt you when you do it. You should not pay $55 for an item that's going to cut your finger open. It should not work like that, you know? I'm afraid to even open this panel back up because I'm afraid that if I do, the whole thing's just going to explode again and it's going to, I won't, no, I'm not going to do that, but. So that was the major issue I had, you know, like, with the QC, you know, like, let me get the sword. I had the sword attached to his backpack. Let's see here, does it? Okay. Okay, maybe I'll stay in a little bit better this time. Okay. There you go. But yeah, so that was the major issue I had, was just that QC issue. And this isn't the first time that I've had QC issues recently within the same product line. I'm okay, like you have a QC issue once in a great while. Fine. You know, it happens. How many figures have they released since 2015? You know, at least onward up of 60 figures. Just that's a generous guess, you know. So you can't expect perfection all the time, but when you get multiple, at least 2 issues in the same product line, then yeah, we got a fucking problem here. Okay, now case in point. Now put that away. This is Leader Class Laser Optimus Prime. I got this figure earlier this year. I think it was either February or March. I actually bought this when me and when the class I helped teach, uh, you know, we were out in town. I was at Target and I saw this. I'm thinking, oh, I'm fucking getting this. You know, I was hyped for this one figure. You know, I got it home, and after I got it transformed, even during transformation, I even noticed that there was some fucking an issue with QC once again. Okay, now, okay, you shouldn't have a problem turning an arm. You know, it's part of the action. You know, like it's supposed to be range of movement and all that. You know, like there should not be a problem. Here, let me go back this way. Should not have a problem. You know, you're supposed to. If you're playing with these things, I don't really play with them. I'm a collector. I just like to take them out of their box and put them on the shelf for display. You know, you should not have a problem turning anything. But this arm, I'm not. Once again, QC, you play, and there it goes. You put on, you play. You know, it does not stay on. I mean, like, $55 for this. By the way, this is $55 at Target. You know, you play. It can go up and down. It can go left, but you try turning and it just fucking comes off. You can turn the other one, and it doesn't. It's like I'm sorry. I know this sounds assholian of me to say, but as a collector, I prefer $55 that the figure actually does not fall apart. I'm sorry, it's just how I feel. You know, these figures when they are costing as much as it does, this figure cost me half a day's work where I work. Keep that in mind. This to me, you know, it looks nice, but the fact that its arm, you know, you know, if you turn it the wrong way or you turn it too much, it's gonna fall off. You know, that really upsets me when I spend half a day's work on a figure and I can't even fully enjoy it if I wanted to play with it, you know, which I don't. To me, I just like looking at them. I'm sorry. I know I'm getting on a little bit of a bitch here, you know, tirade, but I just don't like my figures being subpar or to the point that they inflict injuries to me when I'm just trying to do what they're meant to do. I'm not sure if it was just this one figure, or I'm just not sure if it was everybody who had the same issue. But oh my god, the I'm gonna be feeling this, you know, pain well into this work week starting tomorrow. because when I'm recording this on Sunday, the 4th of December, 2022. So, but overall, I like looking at it. You know, he looks nice. He is definitely a drastic step up from, say, he is definitely a stand up, improvement, let's say, from Titans Return Blitzwing. Hold on, let me take this fucking thing off. I was watching MGO yesterday, MGO 316, and he said you could actually take this off. This is part of the cannon for the tank mode, which I'm going to leave off because I just don't like how, like, it's either if you transform him, it's like this, or you turn it like this, and there's no real nice way to have this backpack with the cannon on. So take that fucking cannon off. Just take it off there. So, but this is definitely a major improvement from, well, the Legacy. Legacy is definitely a major improvement from the Titans Return. Titans Return, like I said, I normally look at them. I get them to look at and put on their shelf. He is nice to look at. I won't lie. Titans Return Blitzwing is nicer to look at. But if you're playing with him, it just feels so janky, in my opinion. But back to go Blitzwing, the Wing of Blitz. Like I said, overall he looks nice. He looks nice. I like the storage capabilities he has on him. He comes with, I'm really going to say 3 accessories because there's one other group of accessories I'm going to mention pretty quickly, and then I'm never going to fucking use those things. So he comes with 2 blasters. You can see one here in his arm or his hand. That's a little bit better. He also has a sword that I have attached to his the backpack, basically, in this mode, and he has another gun. So he looks nice, but before I continue on, though, it's more of a personal thing that I just don't like. I do not like. I don't. And even the Laser Optimus Prime has it. Here, I'll show you in a second. I do not like it when they put these shoulder pads, I guess you could call them, and basically it kind of prevents, full range of movement. And then they to try to compromise. That's what I said. Compromise. They make these flaps for you to open up, so you can actually move your figure's arm up and down. Because if it didn't open up, let's just say I'm going to hold my figure here. If it did not open up, you literally could not do anything, with the exception of the bicep or the little elbow joint right here. So it's their way of, we'll compromise and give you this flap so you can raise. I don't fucking like. I fucking hate shoulder pads on action figures because it does nothing but restrict arm movement. And the same is said here with Laser Optimus Prime. He has it, but his is a little bit different. So I will give Hasbro that. Granted, it still has the stupid fucking flap, but it also can actually go like this. So you can actually have a little bit more movement. But I can understand from a transformation and everything why Laser Optimus Prime has the huge fucking shoulder pads. It's because it's actually part of his vehicle, and I'm guessing you could actually say that about Blitzwing, that it is part of his transformation. But I'm pretty sure they did not need the shoulder pads. I just don't like them. And when I'm doing this video, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just speaking for myself. Myself, I do not like shoulder pads. I just don't. I don't. Hell, even the Titans Return Blitzwing doesn't have a shoulder pad. He has almost full range of movement. It stops at a certain point, but he doesn't have shoulder pads. So if this guy doesn't need shoulder pads, why do they feel so fucking necessary? You know, I mean, I wish I could get into the head of some of these toy producers and ask them simple questions. You know, like, why do they have shoulder pads? Why are they so fucking hard to? Why is one part of the figure so fucking hard to transform? You know, it's like that. And this isn't the first time I've actually gashed my finger open when it comes to transforming Transformers. Back during the Combiner Wars, there were several figures that would come to the transformation of the hips and the legs, and they would want you to move them in a certain way. And oh my god, my fingers would hurt by the end of the night because I would try to get them to transform, and you should not hurt for something you love. You know, like I love Transformers. I've been a Transformers fan since the show first debuted. When was it, like 85, 86 or something like that? Back when I was a young boy in, uh, just a couple blocks north of where I live now, back on East Pineway, which was like one of the poorest sections in Kelso. I used to, load Transformers all the way back then. But yeah, you should not have to be in pain for what you love, But overall, like I said, this is a drastic step up from the Titans Return. But like I said, I don't play with them that much. I just put them on the shelf, and that's where they stay. Now, here is an issue. Now, if I remember correctly, I think that during the War for Cybertron series, I think one of the biggest kind of questions was Shockwave. People were upset that Shockwave. Here, hold on. I'll be right back. Actually, hold on. Okay, back, everybody. I'm back. As I was mentioning, I wanted to go and get the figure to show you what I mean. Back during the War for Cybertron toy line, there was a little bit of controversy. God, I really gotta get this guy dusted. Regarding Shockwave. Basically, he was. Oh god. Voyager. I didn't even plan on bringing this figure out, so I don't have a picture. But they were. He was originally a Voyager size, and they decided to mark him all the way up to leader class, if I remember correct. Let me hold on. Let me just do a quick look just to confirm. 1 second, everybody. Okay, so yeah, hold on. Let me add this display capture. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this was something I never even really planned on doing. I just wanted to give my thoughts about some stuff. So this is kind of like last minute. Oh, sweet. It's actually nice and I don't have to resize it or anything. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, you probably can't really see it that well, but Shockwave is a leader class. And the main reason that they are justifying leader class, so I think at this time, it was a couple years ago, I think leader class was originally like $50. I know they went up either this year or last year to like $55, but I think before they were like 50. But as you can see here, hold on, let's see here. Let's see here. Let's just. I'm trying to see if they have. Okay, well they don't have an image of the figure itself. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't. But they justified marking this figure up to $50 or whatever the price was a couple years ago, due to the fact that he came with some parts that would be added to him that would bulk him up a little bit. Well, that's our reasoning. He's not a Voyager. He's a leader that is converted. That can convert a Voyager to. And to me, it's like, oh, you are you seriously fucking choosing that hill to die on? Is that really the hill you want to die on? Really? Is this the hill that you want to die on? okay, fine. But of course, I didn't have a shockwave at the time. The only well, actually, I did have a shockwave. I had that stupid fucking Legends scale shockwave from Combiner Wars. I fucking hated that thing. But so here is this is Galactic Man Shockwave, I guess you could call him. He is actually here. Let's go back here. He is actually, let's see here. Let's disable that. Oh, come on. There you go. You can find him right here. Galactic Man Shockwave. Let's see here. And basically, this is what he is. You know, it's basically a gray deco of Shockwave. I think this was supposed to have been like due to a run that Shockwave used to be like back in Generation 1, back in Radio Shack, if I remember correctly. Let me check just to be sure. Generation, select add-on for Siege. Yep, Radio Shack's Galactic Man toy. So let's go over here real quick. See, this is what he used to look like. Okay, well, with that out of the way. So, they were trying to, let me actually, here, let's turn this off. And let's turn on the full screen. Oh, well, there you go. So, so I actually got Galactic Man and Siege Shockwave. I did not, this was during the time, like, every fucking variant that not Toy Biz, that Hasbro was pumping out, I was buying. I just wanted to get every fucking variant. And that's what a lot of the things are on my shelf, they're variants. But they were trying to say, well, this is a deluxe or a Voyager class, or wait, isn't it? Wait, I can't recall what the difference between. Maybe it's a deluxe. But okay, but here's what. But they're basically saying the extra stuff that you see justifies him being marked up that obscenely amount. Now let's see here. I'm okay. As much as I hate that idea, I'm okay with it because it actually has some playability. You know, you can, if you were to play with it, you know, you have a little bit of stuff, and the items actually do make up. Here, let me just see if I've never actually removed these things. Let's see. Okay, this goes off. I know this one slides off. If I can, there it goes. Let's remove this. Come on. This is actually the first time I've ever taken. There it goes. These off of Galactic Man Shockwave, so they're still pretty tight. I know that's what she said last night. Ugh, there's that one. And yes, I just did a sexual joke. I know. Sue me. There we go. So you remove all those things, and you basically have, you know, Shockwave or Galactic Man. But I think this is supposed to be like a deluxe, maybe, or a Voyager. I can't recall what the. Here, let's actually go back here. Let's see here. Let's switch back over to this. Okay, more for Cybertron Siege. Part of the combat system. Shockwave himself. Upside down space gun. God, I can't recall. Like, I can't recall what his size is like compared to with all the stuff on. I think this is a deluxe. You know, but oh god, I'm kind of losing my train of thought here. But I can understand them, as much as I hate the idea. I can understand them charging as much as they did for this figure, because the pieces that go on to Shockwave actually can combine to make up like a little floating platform. So they kind of, you know, as much as I hate the idea, it's like, okay, fine, I'll give you that. I will fucking give you that. With that said, hold on, let's go back here. Okay, then turn this off. Turn that on. With that said, I have absolutely no fucking use for these things. No fucking use. The minute after I get done recording these, I'm gonna put these into a drawer where I keep all, or that's actually a Ziploc bag of accessories I never use, and I'm never gonna fucking use these things again. These are not going to grace the shelf that my Transformers sit on because they're not. These, I think that these are the sole reason that Hasbro jacked up the price for what I figure should have been a figure no more than $30. As much as I love Blitzwing, I do not feel that he should be $55. And don't get me wrong, I love it when they have items that you can add onto the figure because it does add a new, a little bit of a new dimension of that figure and everything. But I'm not sure what it is. It's just something about these I fucking hate. Now these are supposed to be also used as their hands, as his hands. Let me get this on this poor guy. I'm sorry, Blitzwing. I'm gonna have to put this on you. I know you're not gonna like it. If I can even figure out how. And the thing is, it doesn't even fucking stay on. Oh, hell. Am I supposed to? Hold on, maybe I'm supposed to turn put the arm in, and then does it supposed to, or does it go like this? See, that's the thing. I don't even know how this goes because I never even checked the. Maybe he uses it as a gun or something. Because the post doesn't seem to match up. Oh yeah, wait. Is this a gun? Well, the thing is, it doesn't even fucking. Now, I'm not sure if you can see. There's actually a post on near the right here. My finger's kind of pointing at it. It's too low to go into the forearm post or the whatever they're called, and it looks like it's supposed to. It's supposed to go where I think it's supposed to go on the hand. Here, there we go. But it's so fucking loose it doesn't stay in place. So fuck it. Fuck it. I do not care. That thing is, I do not mind if, I do not mind when they add these kind of things. But number one, this is the only piece that actually moves. Hell, even the goddamn combiner hands from Combiner Wars, the thumb was actually articulated somewhat. You can actually move the thumb. Isn't this supposed to be the thumb? If this is the thumb, I'm guessing that this is also supposed to be a thumb, depending on, so it can be either hand. But it doesn't fucking move. There's no articulation. And the main fingers itself, it only goes back. My hand can't do that shit. It's like, I just don't fucking like it. And then it comes off. I don't understand why it comes off. I like I said, I do not mind. Like I said, because the pieces for, like, for Shockwave actually combine something to be of use. Now, I understand that here on the picture, you can actually see that these are supposed to be like launchers. But number one, I'm never going to fucking transform him into anything else. I prefer the robot, the Transformers in robot mode. That's what I actually like. Contrary to popular belief, not everybody likes the fucking alternate modes of Transformers. Some of us just like the robots. I just like the robots. But like I said, I don't mind when they add things like this if they have a purpose. And yes, I understand it has somewhat of a purpose. It feels so out of place. It feels so fucking out of place. I just, and going, and this isn't the first time that this isn't the first figure that I have that has these type of add-ons besides Shockwave. Now, you may not. I'm not sure how many of you who watch this video uh, collected Marvel action figures back in the 90s. I did. Oh, yeah, hold on. That's not it. Hold on. Here we go. I used to. I still do. They're down in the storage unit. I really should pull them out. I loved the 1990s Toy Biz run of Marvel X-Men, or the Marvel Universe, basically. And two of the figures I just loved was Iceman 2, which is on the one on the left that you're looking at, and then Iceman Mutant Armor, which is the one on the right. For some reason, I look at Iceman Mutant Armor and I can't help but think of Glacier from Killer Instinct. I'm not sure why. It's just something about it. He reminds me of Glacier. Yeah, how dated is that fucking reference? But I loved these figures, and I loved the accessories that they came with. Iceman 2 came with a closed fist and an open hand, and they clipped on over his normal appendages, or his arms, And they actually upped the ante with mutant armor Iceman. He gave them a blade for one hand, and like a major claw hand for the other. And then he had like armorized boots or something that he would walk on. It actually raised the height of the figure by about half an inch. So instead of it being like a 5 inch, it was like 5 to 6 inch, 5.5 to 6 inch, which I loved. I really should go downstairs one of these days to the storage unit, unbury my crate of Marvel figures. I dread what kind of damage these figures are in because of, number one, it's been 20 plus years since I last opened that case up. And number two, I played the shit out of these figures, so they're probably all chipped and damaged and everything. But it'd be nice to go back down memory lane. But yeah, I just do not understand. I think honestly, these things, these pieces of shit, are the reason why Hasbro decided to jack the price up for what I figure. I just don't feel that this figure is worth $55 simply because you get these pieces of shit and two guns and a sword. And keep in mind, there are times that I have played, that I've had, I recently bought figures that would come with a couple of accessories instead of just one. Let's see here. What is a good one? Let's see here. Hold on, I'll be right back and I'll see what I can find. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, everybody. So we were originally talking I was originally talking about why I feel that 3 weapons and these 2 pieces of shit do not justify Blitzwing being $55. This isn't, this is not the first time that, like I said, that I've recently bought a figure that had more than one accessory, in this case, weapons, let's say. This is not the first time. Going back recently, hold on, let me just do this real quick. Going all the way back to Legacy, of course. Hold on. There we go. There is G-Axis. Hold on, let me enhance or turn this off. Turn this on. And then we will turn this off. There is G-Axis. He actually came with 2 guns. As Emgo would go, a little bit of pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. 2 weapons. G-Axis is classified as a Voyager if you go to this website here. So hold on, let's go back to here. This is the TF Wiki. This is where I get all my information. So he is listed as a Voyager. Right here. Wave 2, Voyager class, GT Universe G-Axis. Okay, so let's turn that off. Come on, turn it off. There, thank you. So, Voyager class. Leader class. I don't... he's the same fucking height as GX's. He has 3... Once again, close. Thank you. I don't know why that thing keeps opening, but... He has 3 weapons, a sword, 2 blasters, and the shitty gauntlets. GX's has, like I said, 2 weapons. Red, like a red assault rifle type weapon. I'm not sure exactly what it is, and like a smaller, like a little shotgun, I guess you can say. But he also comes with a part that, let's see if I can get it off without it going flying. Oh, there it goes. There is a little scanner device that is actually part of his between his like chest and shoulder that this would normally sit on, but you can actually remove it and add it to the stock of the gun. So basically 3 accessories if you really want to, really count this one part as I paid, I think it was between $30 to $32 for the GXs at Target. I actually got this figure, late August I think it was. It was just before I returned to work, so let's do a quick check here. Target, let's see here, hold on. GX's Target. Okay, let's see here. How much was it again? Oh, come on. Stop loading. Just give me the fucking price. It knows that I want to know what the price is, so it's going to fucking just... What? What the fuck? Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Doesn't say what the price is. It just says... Oh. Well, it doesn't even have it. Okay, let's go to Walmart. Hopefully Walmart will have it. Okay. Now, I remember seeing this figure at Walmart yesterday, so hopefully they have it on their website. Oh, not Jackson's Walmart. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, there. Hopefully they have it. Okay, $37. Is this from Walmart itself, or is it from a third party? Oh, yes. Okay, so it's $37, but odds are it's probably a little bit less since this is sold by a third party. So I think it was about $32 that I bought this figure for. In store, did I have anything in store? It just says $37. Okay. Okay, so let's close that out. Okay, then we will. There we go. So $32 roughly for Jax's, which comes with two full guns and an accessory, like a little scanner. And it's the same size as Blitzwing. It's the same size. I think honestly, he may actually be a little bit shorter than GX's. I do not understand. The only thing I can figure that they're trying to justify this being $55 worth is that it was a triple changer. That's the only thing I can figure. But if I remember correctly, GX's is also a goddamn triple changer. He turns into... Does he turn into... No, maybe not. I thought he turned into a vehicle and an airplane, but I think it's just an airplane. But I just don't see the price, hike that they put on, Blitzwing. The only thing, like I said, I could figure is because of these pieces of shit. And like I said, once I'm done producing this video, I'm going to take these things and I'm going to go right into the Ziploc bag, and that bag's going to go into the closet with the rest of the misfit accessories that I'm never going to fucking use, But that is my thoughts about Transformers not Siege, Transformers Legacy, uh, Blitzwing. Overall, I love the figure. I do. Like I said, I love the figure, but some things are just wrong about this figure. Number one, the main thing is the issue with the leg transformation or leg conversion. I gashed my finger, and to me, that's not cool. If your plastic is so sharp and the conversion the it's so difficult to get transformed and you're hurting yourself, you failed with your QC. I'm not sure if it was just this one figure or if it's something that a lot of people are having issues with, but I hope not, because nobody deserves to have a sliced finger. Like that shit is not fun. Another issue, like I said, is the $55 price point. It's not worth it. Even though the figure is nice, I don't see this figure, being costing as much as a half day's work for me. And yes, I get paid. I get paid about 130 after when you add all the time together. I get paid about 130 each day, and this shit is unacceptable. Like $55, no thanks. The only reason I got it was because I wanted a nice update to the Titans Return, and I got it. It's $55. Holy shit! I think that with the problems this figure has, you should be able to take off a couple bucks off of that. But ultimately, I think the reason that they charge $55 were for these pieces of shit. So, what am I going to do with the Titans Return? You're probably wondering. The Titans Return Blitzwing is also going to go on the shelf. But what I like to do is I will keep older figures out, but I will repurpose their accessories. What I may do is, because the older figures are pushed to the back on the shelf, so you really don't see them that much, So you'll see like their head and stuff, but you won't see their accessories. So what I probably plan on doing here, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to take at least the sword from Titans Return Blitzwing. I'm not so sure about this fucking blaster, because I am not a fan of the Titans Return line of blasters, mainly because they cut out a huge fucking hole out of the out of the gun, so a Titan Master could sit in it. I just don't fucking like that. It should just be a solid piece, but nope, we got to add Titan Master to it. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna. I think I may just keep this weapon on Titans Return Blitzwing, but I'm definitely going to take the sword. Now, what I plan on doing is something similar to the sword from Legacy. This upcoming summer, when the weather's nicer and I have some free time, what I think I may do is I think I'm gonna cover up the handle and the hilt, and then I'm just gonna give the blade a nice shiny chrome colored spray painting to make it look like something like this, but it'll be just a little bit different, So that's what I plan on doing. And what I like is the handle and the hilt will also match the Legacy, because the handle and hilt is purple, so it'll be purple here also, So, but that's what I plan on doing. And normally that's what I do when I get like an updated figure. Like, hey, that's a pretty cool picture right there. The blades being crossed. Anyway, for example, drag strip. I have a drag strip from Combiner Wars. I fucking hated it. It looked a lot of that's the thing with a lot of the combiners. Wars action figures. They look nice. They're nice to look at, but oh my god, it's when you start interacting with them that's when you see what the real issues, you know. But so what I did was I took the accessories from Combiner Wars drag strip and I actually added them to the drag strip from Legacy. I still gotta fucking get the rest of the Stunticons. For some reason, drag strip is the only one that is like massively sold where I live. I've never seen a Motor Master. I'm going to have my friend Aaron order it from Amazon. I've never seen a Motor Master. I haven't seen a Dead and Wild Rider. God, I can't recall who the other one is. But I haven't seen any of these others. I got all the Stunticons from Combiner Wars because I got it as like a giant gift set, you know. But I want to get an updated Stunticon team, you know. But this is coming to the end of this video. So, what do I give this figure Blitzwing Legacy class or Legacy Blitzwing? The visual aesthetics, he looks nice. I'll give it a 5. So here, let's here. Let me do something real quick. Hold on. So I'm just gonna create like a little. I'm putting up a sheet here. So a 5 for visuals, aesthetics. Let's see here. Next, accessories. We got two guns and a sword. I still gotta add those fucking gauntlets. So let's see, accessories. 3 weapons. 2 gauntlets. I would give that. The weapons alone, I'd give it a 5, but the fact that Hasbro has the audacity to, you know, placate us and say, hey, you can, these are awesome gauntlets, ladies and gentlemen. You can use these in Transformer mode, and you can put them on the tank, and you can have them possibly wield them as gauntlets. You know, like, it kind of wants to mark it. I kind of want to mark it down to a 4. But I'm going to give it a 5, just because I like the guns and the sword, you know. Transformation. Let's do ease of transformation. Ease of transformation. Hold on, let's actually switch this over to this so you can see it. One second. Oh, crap. Come on. What the fuck are you doing, game? Alright. Okay, hold on. Shit. I'm still getting used to a dual monitor setup. Okay, ease of transformation. In the beginning, it was fine. I wouldn't say it was awesome, wasn't bad. It was just fine. But once I got to that leg, oh my god. And I injured my finger trying to, for over an hour to get this thing to click into place. It's going to mark it down, at least for me. Now, this is just my personal opinion. It's going to get a 2. So, it gets a 2. Let's see what else is it. I can, box art. Let's take a look at the box art, shall we? Let's take a look at the box art. Actually, it looks a lot better than Titan's Return box art, so I gotta give them that. It looks pretty good. Let's see here. I can't recall if... I don't think the back of the Transformers boxes have much of a bio anymore. It's all just like pictures of the Transformer in various modes. So let's give box art a run-of-the-mill 3. Let's see what else is there that I can do. So visuals, accessories, ease of transformation, box art, Poseability. Yeah. Let's see. I probably spelled that wrong. If I did, you can sue me. Let's give that a 4 because once again, here, let's turn this off real quick. Once again, because you have the goddamn. Let's actually switch this over. Because you have the. I really should. Here, let's move this down. There we go. Because you have the goddamn shoulder pads, and it kind of does, and it does restrict the movement. Because even with the shoulder pads open, you still cannot go all the way. So it does kind of restrict it. Whereas the Blitzwing from Titan's Return, yeah, it didn't go all the way around either. It kind of stopped for some reason. I don't understand why it stops. It does on both arms. But it actually went a little bit further than Legacy. It actually went a little bit further than Legacy. So for Poseability, okay, let's switch back over to this. So for Poseability, let's go with, let's do a 4, like I already mentioned, because of the fact that the arms are kind of restricted. Pros. Let's do some pros. It's an updated G1 inspired Blitzwing. Weapons, accessories galore, 3. Accessories. Let's see, 3 2 blasters, 1 sword. 3 modes. It's a triple changer, so triple changer. To me, I like the coloring. Coloring is nice. It's nice. Let's see what else is there. I think that's about it, Okay, so let's now talk about the cons. Number 1, injured. Let's see here. Difficult transformation causes thumb caused injury to thumb. Not cool. Price point. QC. Well, I guess that would also be considered part of QC. Not AC. QC issue. Price point. And then I'm going to just do my minor gripes. Minor gripes are just something that I don't like. And a lot of people may not like it, but it actually does. As much as I hate the whatchamacallit, the gauntlets, they actually do not hinder this. The gauntlets do not hinder. I want to make a note, they do not hinder Blitzwing at all. You cannot. It isn't like if you don't use the gauntlets that he will not transform or he's not complete. He is complete as is. The gauntlets is just a way to enhance him, however you want to put it on. It's just a way to enhance him, make him a little bit bigger, I guess you can say. It's the same logic that they used when it came to leader class Shockwave, when they had this whole thing added on that you can. Okay, let's see here. There you go. Like when they had this whole conversion. Hold on, I'm kind of doing this on the fly. This conversion kit to make him leader class when he really should have just been no more than either a deluxe or a Voyager. I can't recall what class that he is if he didn't have his armor on. Why the fuck is it? Is this on the wrong foot? Okay, there we go. So we got that. And then another reason why I'm putting these on right now is that way I don't have to try to fight it when I'm putting these things back on the shelf. There you go. And here you have leader class Shockwave. So going back to my description, so personal dislike does not affect figure in its general use. And then I'm just gonna do a let's see here. Gauntlets. I feel this was the main reason the figure was priced at $55 at Walmart on December 3rd, 2022. Okay, so that's kind of my overall, thought about this figure. Overall, the aesthetics is a 5. It has 3 accessories and 2 gauntlets for a total of 5 accessories altogether. Ease of transformation is a 2. Box art is a 3. Poseability is a 4. The pros, it's an updated G1 inspired Blitzwing. It has the accessories are 2 blasters with 1 sword. It's a triple changer. I like the coloring. The coloring I actually like a little bit more than I do the Titan's Return. Cons, the difficult transformation. Oh my god, that you should not get hurt trying to transform a transformer. Like I would understand getting hurt if these things were still die cast, back in the 80s, but they're not. These are plastic. And the price point, $55 for a figure that is, commanding leader class when it's not a leader class, in my opinion. $55 is just it's a hard pill to swallow. So, but I do want to say that also these are just my. Hold on, let me add this. These are just my, observations, and are not endorsed by any company. Yeah, that's the thing. If I buy these I'm really thinking about making this just a new series now. Hell, I got so many Transformers back there I can always do a review on. I don't get, these are not sent to me, so I figure, fuck, if I'm going to be spending some hard-earned money, I'm going to give my honest fucking opinion about it, But that is it for this video. Holy shit, it's been almost an hour. Hour of me just rambling about a figure, I'm sorry about the abruptness of this video. This is actually something I did not plan on doing. It was not until I woke up this morning at about 6 a.m. and I was still upset about my thumb being injured. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to give my thoughts about this figure. And I hope that, if people watch this, I want them to make their own informed decision. If you like these things, hey, I'm applauding you. That is your right to like these things if you do. But I just want to share my thoughts. I think that the reason they jacked this thing up to $55 were because of these. When I've shown that G-Axis comes with 2 guns and a little scanner, and he was only like $32 to $37 or whatever. I think these are the motherfucking reasons that they charge so much for Blitzwing, and I just don't like it. I don't. I think that there should be more transparency when Hasbro does release the pricing for these figures, because we should know we should know and understand why these figures cost $55. And I'm sorry, but a figure that is no bigger than a Voyager that comes with 2 guns, a sword, and gauntlets does not classify a $55 price point. But that is it for this video. I'm going to get this uploaded, and I will see you all next time. My name is Jeff, aka GCurse. Take it easy and have a great day. Peace out.